On the climate side, when I look at the data, the thing that leaps out for me is greening. It's like the planet is 20% greener than it was 30 years ago. Okay, 20%. This is NASA data. I'm not inventing this.
Right.
Okay, and then the next, you think, oh, 20%. If 20% of the plants had vanished, you'd be sure we'd heard about that.
Yeah.
Before we continue watching the video, because it's gonna get even more interesting, I just want to say that this is freaking amazing that they say this. Because it's true, they don't actually want you to know that the planet is healing itself. And the way it's healing itself by planting trees, it's that trees nurture their own ecosystems. Human can start by planting a few trees, seedlings, and help them nurture to a certain stage. But after those trees will automatically and self-sustain by creating their own rain clouds. More rain equals more trees equals more rain. So that's how places like the desert continue to get greener and greener.
And so not only is there 20% more vegetation, which is a lot, I think it's twice the area of the United States that's greened. That's a lot of green. And where our agricultural production is more effective. And the places that have greened were the very places that the deserts were supposed to expand into. And so, right, because they've greened, they've shrunk, not grown. Now, you could say, well, that rate of change has its problems, and, rates of change have their problems. But I don't see another data point that's anywhere near as stunning as that.
I think it's a really important point what you said, that if we lost 20% of the plants, people would be freaking out.
Oh my God. Well,
right.
and rightly so.
Rightly so. But yet it's not even discussed. Because, again, it's one of those things that invades the narrative. Right? It's one of those pesky facts, those pesky truths that gets in the way of the thing that you're saying, well, the apocalypse is coming.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about the narrative. The climate apocalypse narrative is perfectly situated to, what would you say, to serve the purposes of the narcissists, the Machiavellians, the psychopaths, and the sadists, because it's a infinitely expanding existential threat that can be used as an excuse for anything.
Yes.
Right? And it also provides a perfect cloak for any amount of power maneuvering. While the psychopaths are edge cases, they'll move wherever the power is. They find a narrative that can be used to strike fear in the hearts of people and to justify compulsion. They ally themselves with that belief claim, and then they ratchet themselves up status hierarchies without any true reputational validity, riding on that edge of fear and power.
But let's not forget and get lazy and stop trying to regenerate and help our planet. This is a great milestone. We should celebrate it, and people should actually talk about it, but they don't want you because they want to keep you in submission. But we should continue planting trees, because trees are way more than only carbon emitted or carbon absorbed from the atmosphere. They are home to insects, animals, fruit, vegetables. The air we are literally breathing is so beautiful. We should continue regenerating it, especially for every sale a baby fashion brand makes. But that's another story, and you can check out my account if you want to learn more about that.